Why, hello there, everyone. It's Wes and Andy back for Random Fandom Tuesday for the week of August 8th, 2023. It's just after the August long weekend here in Canada.
Yep.
How is everybody doing tonight?
Not bad.
Let me see if I can get this right here as I'm just queuing up the final last minute technical stuff that we need to get on with tonight's show. Nice long weekend. Weather was relatively good.
Yeah, not too bad.
I got a little bit of sunburn. Not gonna lie.
Got some vitamin D.
Oh yeah. But I got to give a run on the new pool, so that was nice. It was cold. It was cold, but it's the first year we've had it filled with a truck.
There you go.
So I was swimming in it on principle, no matter how cold it was, and I meant to sang a few high C notes as I was getting in each time. Woo, 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 or something like that.
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Weird week for entertainment.
It is. It felt like an off week. It didn't feel like as much came through the door.
I don't know.
Maybe that's because of the whole meta thing.
I had wondered if that was the online news act. If we are now
seeing it
starting to experience that. Oh well, now you're not getting news pushed to your feed,
so you just got to go looking for it.
That being said, I have not compiled a list of
spots we usually
that we should go to. I know the sources the ones I like to use, the ones that I feel are a little bit more
reputable.
Yeah. Yeah. No names, no pack drill.
There you go.
You know the ones I'm talking about.
Yep.
All right. Well, it is Random Fandom Tuesday. It is the show where we like to talk about things that did come up in pop culture and entertainment news over the last 7 days since the last time we sat down and did this. Nice to have you along with us. As always, a Random Fandom Tuesday is full audience participation. You can hit us up in the live chat on whichever platform you happen to be watching along. And if you got a cell phone handy, you can always give us a call. You can use the embedded link down below in the video. The line is open. You don't have to wait for us. There'll be no prompting until we get to the end of the show. So don't wait for us to say call now. I'm telling you, call now. Call now. We didn't cover everything. So let's chat.
Yeah.
And without further ado, let's move the show forward. But before we do all of the entertainment stuff,
yeah,
maybe we should have a
traditional
another dose of
Random Fandom Trivia.
Nice. Where is that guy?
He's always hiding.
What do you got this week, Andy?
Question for you. We all love Clark W. Griswold Jr.
Junior.
Well, he's the junior. If you watch,
I guess that's true. Yeah, that's right. That's right.
But question this week: what does the W in Clark W. Griswold stand for?
Oh wow, that's a deep cut.
It is.
That's deep. I truly do not think I can recall. So let me first ask:
is it available?
If I've seen the films, have I heard it?
I don't know that you would have heard it, but you would have seen it. You definitely have to pay attention.
Oh, is it on the check?
It might be on the check, but it's definitely.
I never thought about being
in European vacation.
Okay. Oh, on the plane tickets.
On the passports.
On the passports. Okay. Well, I mean, as a W, I'm going to assume it's not Wes.
No.
Okay. Wendell?
No.
No. Okay. Last one. Warren.
No. Warren.
Anybody watching want to take a stab at it before we get on with the actual answer?
Throwing it out your way.
Wilhelm? Sure, it's not that easy.
You might be close.
Oh, really? No way.
It is indeed Wilhelm.
Come on. Like the Scream guy?
Yeah.
I literally pulled that out of my butt. I'm so sorry if I spoiled that for anybody. Oh, that's worth like a punch in the face.
Close enough.
Okay.
Good
Wilhelm.
Wilhelm.
Clark.
Wilhelm
Griswold. I completely made the joke that, the Wilhelm guy, the Scream guy. And now that I'm looking at it, I'm like, is that what they did for the movie?
Maybe. But like it does tie into the European vacation because it is like a German name, right?
Oh, it does.
And he's like, "Oh, we have relatives in Germany. I'm part German."
That's interesting because
So-
my next thought was like, this is the kind of thing where like the art department could go
Crazy
hey,
with it.
yeah, we're
Yeah.
gonna just put like, hey, this character never had a middle name until
Kind
now.
of like Penny on the Big Bang Theory with no last
Well,
name.
exactly. So then this makes me wonder, like, is this intentional? Was it written this way?
It comes up multiple times throughout the opening. So it's on this little personal health card, and then it goes
Right,
later,
right.
a few pages later, it comes up again.
Okay, Wilhelm. Clark Wilhelm Griswold. I'm gonna have to watch European Vacation again.
Yeah,
It's been a while since I've seen it. Wow.
it holds up. Eric Idle's still funny in it.
Eric Idle. Oh my God. Yeah, I love Eric Idle.
Yep.
Well, everybody, that's been another dose of
Random Fandom Trivia.
and we'll have another one of those next week. All right, what do you want to do first, man?
Well, this week, I mean, last week we did mention it, and it just keeps coming up. It's been coming up all week, and it is just the outpouring of love for Paul Reubens.
Yeah.
And it's everyone. It's people just reminiscing like how much he affected their childhood.
Yeah.
Or other roles that he played. But Cassandra Peterson, aka Elvira,
Right.
is particularly broken up.
Sure.
And I guess they were personal friends, and she is just crushed at this news.
There's a photo. I don't know if we talked about it last week, but there's a photo that's been floating around online, and it's from left to right. It's
David Hasselhoff,
Cassandra Peterson,
Katie
Seagal, and then Paul all together, and they were all like classmates and close.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But like she posted on her Instagram a video that he had sent her for her 70th birthday.
Oh, okay.
And it's he's still Pee-wee.
Yeah.
But it's not Pee-wee. It's the more personal side, the actual Paul Reubens side.
Oh, of course.
And she's quoted as saying, "I'm crushed. The world has lost one of the funniest human beings who ever lived.
Right.
Paul, I hope wherever you are, you have reunited with John and Phil and are laughing your asses off together again.
Yeah.
And I love you so much, Paul. I will miss you all the wonderful times we spent together more than you'll ever know."
Oh.
And yeah, so deeply connected friendship there. And we do actually have the clip of that he sent her on.
Oh, very nice.
71st birthday. Sorry.
71st birthday. Wow.
But it's weird to see this side of him. But at the same time, everybody who knew him apparently knew this side was there.
Okay.
So let's take a look.
All right.
Cassandra, what would ever possess me to take this kind of time from my busy celebrity schedule to make a video like this for you? Huh? I don't just ask the questions, I answer them. So I posed the question to you, and now I will answer it. The reason I am taking this kind of time from my busy celebrity schedule, I'll be right there, everyone, is because I'm crazy about you. I am crazy about you. I know that you know this. I feel very secure that you know I'm crazy about you. But here's some digital proof. So sit back, relax. This is a 30-minute video. And I will invoice Queen Bee Productions later. No, I won't. This is a freebie. All right, it's 10% off. No, listen. I don't want to be funny here. I want to be serious, and I want you to know this. I love you so much. It's crazy how much I love you. I respect you. I'm in awe of you. You surprise me all the time in so many great ways. I think you are gorgeous inside and out. I think that you are smart and witty and hilarious and generous and kind, and I love everything about you that I know about you. I love it all. I really do. Here's the digital proof. I'm crazy about you. I want to say also this. I hope your day today is beautiful, but even more importantly, that this year of being really, really old, wow, God, jeez, ooh. Sorry, I'm not really sorry. I am. I apologize. 80, God, jeez, man. Anyway, listen. I hope that this year unfolding right now, beginning right now for you as a 90-year-old, is filled with kindness, joy, love, happiness, health, wealth, luck, beauty, music, singing, dancing, romance, magic, laughter, and more than all those things, fun. I love you. I hope you feel that, and happy birthday. Mwah.
Man, if he doesn't sound like the relative you want to hang out with during the holidays,
Yeah.
you know, like he just comes across as the guy who has the best stories.
Yeah.
When you're turning 80, 90. Oh man,
Yeah.
what a great sense of humor.
Lost a good one.
Yeah, we sure did. We sure did. Wait a minute.
You wouldn't believe what Groot gets up to in season 2. And this is coming from Disney Plus.
Is that the tagline? You wouldn't believe?
You wouldn't believe.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's so
the
cute.
season 2 of I Am Groot is coming to
This
Disney
is so cute.
Plus on September 6th. And based on the trailer, it looks like it's going to be fun. It's 5 new shorts
Okay.
coming from the Marvel Studios animation deal. And like we see him flying out looking for ice cream, building killer snowman robots. And apparently the Watcher is going to be in
Have
there
we
too.
had a trailer yet? Because I don't recall seeing this yet.
We have had a trailer, and
my gosh,
we've
I'm
linked
so
to it in the
behind.
show notes.
The show nuts.
Show nuts. Show nuts.
There it is. The show nuts.
First screw up of the night.
You can find it in the show nuts. That's a t-shirt.
There we go.
I
Yeah.
love it. I love it.
But yeah, again, it's still toddler Groot, so he is still adorable. And there, at one point, he does get like a fake nose attached to him and stuck,
All right.
and he looks a little bit like Humpty Hump from Digital Underground.
Okay. And we're getting this in September, you say?
September 6th.
Okay, so not really tied into any particular holiday or anything.
No, just the next season of these shorts.
Okay, well that's good.
Yeah.
Did you like the first batch of them?
I quite enjoyed them. They were fun.
They were all
They
right.
weren't too long. They were, not super involved.
No,
but,
you blast through them all in one sitting for
Yeah.
sure. You would.
But still, good, fun little
All right,
episodes.
more I Am Groot.
Mhm.
Looking forward to that.
This next one is, I believe, rumor, but it could be good.
Okay.
Deadpool 3. Apparently, Emma Corrin is rumored to be playing Cassandra Nova.
So I'm not familiar with this character. You'll have to fill me in.
Cassandra Nova is a evil version of Professor Xavier, basically.
Oh,
She's his twin sister who was apparently strangled out in the womb, but somehow managed to come back.
wait. So are we talking like the umbilical cord did her in?
No, like Xavier did her in the womb.
Oh,
He sensed the evil and did her in the womb. But
So-
she manages to come back because she's like this incredibly powerful.
is that a sorry? I have to know. Is that like a mainline story or is that
Yeah.
like a what if?
Yeah, that was I want to say Grant Morrison's new X-Men run.
That's not that old,
It's quite a while ago though.
is it? Oh, 90s,
Late 90s, early 2000s.
early 2000s. Okay, so in the grand scheme of X-Men history,
Yeah, no, it's
not that long ago.
far back, but
Wow.
yeah.
Man, with all of the additional folks that are rumored to show up in this movie, like
It's gonna
that just
be, like,
seems
jam-packed.
that just seems like a whole other layer that I don't know. Does this work for you?
I'm fine with it. Apparently, rumors are that Patrick Stewart might be coming back just because of it. So-
Oh, well, I would always take more Patrick Stewart's Professor X.
Jam more characters in there. I love seeing him on the big.
Well, this is
screen.
yeah. There is too much though. There is such
There
a
is
thing
a
as too
there is a
much.
point
Yeah,
where it's too
like,
much.
I don't want to
but-
say like like saturation, but like again, the more people you have in a team movie, the less time each person gets.
Yeah, but at the same time, if they're doing like a multiversal romp,
Yeah.
I want to see them romping through that multiverse and like
Well,
running into the different versions
getting like the sequence from
Doctor Strange. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you don't even have to like stop and give them full time. Just like, oh, I know that one. Or
Like a
"I know
couple
that one."
minutes here, a couple minutes there.
Even
when they were bouncing through what was the number of Earths that they bounced through in that movie?
Oh, quite a few. I can't remember though.
But it was like somewhere, what, 8, 9,
Yeah.
10? If you gave each of them that amount of time, we're talking like literal seconds in some case. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep. Another new trailer came out this week. We kind of talked about it.
We did
last
talk
night.
a little bit about it last night. Yeah.
The new Ahsoka trailer dropped out.
Oh man, look at all the character posters.
Yeah, those dropped this week too. They've also announced that the first episode is not going to be just one. We're getting a 2-episode
double episode drop. Yep.
with a runtime of 1 hour and 36 minutes.
That's a total runtime.
Total runtime between the two.
1:30. That's a movie, man.
That is a movie.
That's a movie. Oh my god, I'm going to be writing like a madman.
He always said what'll happen when we have to cover a movie. So.
I'm afraid.
But yeah,
I'm so afraid.
they also dropped the new trailer, the Now or Never spot.
Oh right.
And lots of stuff going on here to see, like that battle droid taking point over Merrick.
Yeah, this is that HK assassin droid. We've seen this this droid in the trailer before. Pretty sure it's the same model droid that we saw back in The Mandalorian in the episode The Jedi. But man, does this thing move so fluid. Oh, I mean, I guess we've seen droids move fluid like this before. I was thinking about it after I had said it yesterday, but I guess the BX commando droids kind of move kind of fluidly, but this is fluidity in a much different way. It's like less.
It's like a fighting style of its own.
Less acrobat, more ninja assassin.
Yeah.
But yeah, it looks really cool.
But like you were saying there, the one scene where she's activating that star map or whatever.
Yeah.
This one frame actually gives it more of that, Sith magic type thing.
Is it magic?
Like,
is
she
some
raising
kind
it up
of
using that?
Yeah, I do wonder that.
But I guess we will find out in a couple short weeks. But
yeah, it's not very long now.
No. And like we'd said there, shot of the ghost.
There it is.
Confirmed.
There it is. The ghost with the Phantom 2 nestled in the back.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks so good too.
Yeah.
It's interesting though, because we know that as a digital asset, they've had that for
a while,
for quite a while now, since as far back as Rogue One.
Yeah. But then we do get to see
you get to see a little bit more of Marok.
Yeah.
I do like that whole thing where they reuse the line in this one that Hera says, "Once a rebel,
always a rebel."
And then there's that whole like, are you ready? And it's like ready, and then you hear Chopper. Wow.
Yeah.
I do like that. So glad to know that Chopper's back. He sounds exactly like he does, which means that's probably Dave Filoni, because Dave Filoni was the voice of Chopper in Star Wars Rebels. So glad to see that's no change.
Yeah, and if you want to check this trailer out for yourself, we link this one in the show notes as well.
Excellent.
Not the show notes, but the show notes.
No, the show nuts. That's us. Show nut number 1, show nut number 2.
I don't know that we're nuts about this next one, because I doubt I would pay scalper prices for tickets.
Oh no.
Swifties rejoice.
Wait, is that because she can cause an earthquake? She's worth more?
I don't know, maybe. But the tour, the Eras tour, is coming to Canada finally.
Is that a big deal?
It is, because like even Justin Trudeau was, why the hell isn't there any Canadian dates on your tour?
Interesting.
And
wait, the Prime Minister actually wanted to know?
Maybe he's a Swiftie.
Maybe
he got a divorce for a reason. She's coming to Canada next year.
There's no way Trudeau's got a chance with Taylor Swift.
I don't know. He's still man in power.
No. Just no.
I know. But yeah, it's coming to the Rogers Center next November.
The Rogers Center, Toronto.
Yep.
Okay, that's cool.
For 6 shows, November 14th, 15th, 16th.
Whoa.
21st, 22nd, and 23rd.
Sorry. That's all one venue?
All one venue.
That's almost a residency, man.
Yeah.
That's what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 shows. That's like a week-long residency.
Yeah, with a couple days in between, so she can go sightseeing.
I guess so. Maybe she's got friends in the city.
Maybe.
Wow, if you're living in the Big Smoke, in the TO, the T dot.
you might be able to get tickets.
Keep
but
your eyes open for Taylor Swift.
the kicker was Ticketmaster had you register to become a verified fan.
Of course.
So it's going to be a lottery based on who registered in order to get these tickets.
Let's be real. 6 shows. Sorry, yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, 6 shows. I don't think there's any risk of these not selling out.
No.
Yeah.
Especially when, there's slight risk that scalpers will get stuck because I guess the starting point is rumored to be around $400 per ticket.
That's the base level ticket.
I'm not 100% sure on that, but that's what I've heard.
Wow. Well, I have a Ticketmaster account. I'm gonna have to look this up. See if I can get some ticket prices.
The tickets are not on sale yet. The registration was open through August 5th at 5 p.m.
Then I'm definitely not getting any.
So registration has closed now, and apparently it filled
3 days ago as of this show.
Yeah. So.
Well, I will definitely be interested to see what the ticket prices go.
And as far out as it is, like you don't know what's going to be going on then.
No.
Like she could take ill from the next strain of COVID.
Yeah.
What is it? The LG 516?
I don't know.
Sounds like the new 5G network.
5G COVID.
Well, we had the Transformer COVID already. The Omicron.
That's right. That's right.
Back to another trailer, though. I had to laugh at this one because
wait.
Yeah,
I've actually seen this
Have
one.
You seen this
I've actually seen this one. It was so ridiculous.
Yeah. First there were killer sharks, then cocaine bears, and now murder sloths.
Murder sloths.
Yeah.
Wait, don't sloths move really slow?
Yeah. But apparently they're just faking it.
They've been faking it the whole time.
Yeah. So the synopsis is it's senior year of college for sorority sister Emily Young, and for the first time ever, Sigma Lambda Theta is having elections who will be president. And wanting to have a killer year, she realizes she might just be the best option for her sorority. And while beginning her campaign, she finds an adorable sloth that steals her heart and soon realizes that she just might steal the hearts and votes of her sorority sisters. But when bodies slowly begin to pile up, the SLTs, Emily and her sorority sisters realize that the deaths are being caused by their new house mascot.
The SLT?
Yeah.
Oh my God. That's so
I
80s.
The cuddly sloth, Alpha.
Nice.
And it says, will Emily and her sisters escape the house with their lives, or is this death sloth with 3 razor claws too quick for them?
Oh man. Slotherhouse.
Slotherhouse. It's in the trailer, and it's a groaner. He's like, oh my God, it's a slotherhouse.
It's awful. But then again,
there's been weirder stuff.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's Cocaine Bear was great.
It's pure B movie camp.
Yeah.
There's a point in the trailer where it's like talking about keeping exotic pets. Wow, I've got a telephone call coming on here. I'm gonna just let that go to voicemail. Sorry about that. We'll let that go to voicemail.
Technical difficulties, folks.
Yeah. Wrong phone. Don't call that one.
Call the WhatsApp.
Yeah, don't call the house the landline.
Yeah,
Oops.
but this one's directed by Matthew Goodhue. It stars Lisa M. Balavinar, Sidney Craven, Olivia Rory, Bianca Beckles-Rose, Andrew Horton, Sutter Nolan, Grace Patterson, Milika Rizik, Anna Maria Serdou, Rudy Rock, Tiff Stevenson, Stefan Kapik, and Kelly Lynn Rader.
You know, looking at a lot of those names, I'm like, how many of those are stage names?
I don't know, but I don't recognize any of them.
Stage names, or
maybe we will after this movie, but
European actors. I don't know.
But it arrives in theaters August 30th.
Sorry, as I was going to say, there's a point in the trailer where they even make a point of addressing, like, isn't it like, aren't exotic animals? You can't own exotic animals.
Well, when you're dealing with a black market animal dealer, they don't care.
Yeah, they don't care either. Yeah.
Yeah. Again, we've linked the trailer in the show notes, so you can go check it out too.
The animatronic sloth, by the way,
it's cute.
It's
cute.
Not that bad.
No, it's not a Chucky.
That bad.
It looks more like a stuffed animal than anything.
Does it ever?
But
yeah, Slotherhouse.
Yeah.
Not going to see it. Sorry.
No, I'll probably wait, but I will watch it at some point.
Yeah.
Let's have some toy news.
Oh, right. Toy news. What do we got this week?
So Hasbro announced the Marvel Legends X-Men 97 line.
I did catch some of that.
So we've got Wolverine again, Magneto again, Bishop finally, Gambit again, Rogue again, and Storm again.
This Bishop comes with a nifty new hairdo, very short cropped hairdo
I don't think we've seen Bishop since the Sauron wave.
as an action figure.
Yeah.
Yeah. But as a sequel to the 90s X-Men series, there is like that's an interesting development that it shows passage of time, and Storm is sporting something more akin to her giant mohawk
from the was it the Morlock days?
Yeah, but still wearing the
white goddess outfit.
Is that what we call that?
I think so.
Yeah, okay.
The Wind Rider, whatever it is.
I think they're cool. I like them. I don't know.
I do wonder how different these ones are from the VHS collection that was just released.
Oh, that's a good question. Good question.
If maybe the VHS did so well, these are just reissuing
straight up
again,
repacked.
But I don't know for sure.
I don't know either. But you know what? Maybe this will be the. Do I like the X-Men enough to want to buy? I don't know.
Maybe this is just like the Kickstarter to like get everybody remembering 97 again.
Oh man,
the cartoon's coming, right?
Yeah, we haven't heard any recent news about that either. But then again, everybody's on strike.
Yeah, so
unless it's in the can,
nope. Next up, we got a teaser coming out of Super 7.
Oh, okay. So this was actually shown off.
Did they show it off?
Yeah, this has had a full reveal now. That's too bad.
I'm sorry for that.
That's okay.
Partly metal, partly real.
Partly metal, partly real. Silverhawks. And that's all you're getting about that.
Yeah, because I don't know anything else about it.
So the deal is Wave 4 of the Silverhawks Ultimates 7-inch figures from Super 7 are going up for pre-order here, and I believe the wave is going to be Monstar, Buzzsaw, it's going to be Quicksilver, and it's going to be Steel Heart. But the deal with Quicksilver and Steel Heart is they are now fully vac metalized, limited articulation in order to accommodate the vac metal. So you are losing articulation, but you're gaining vac metal. Not sure how I feel about that. You know me, as a modern guy, I will take articulation over that stuff any day of the week.
Yeah.
So, but they do look good. The renderings look good anyway. The ones I saw earlier last night, I think I actually looked at them.
Yeah, the hand here looks fine.
Yeah. Looks just like the vintage guy.
Yep. Another one coming out of Super 7 in celebration of 30 years of Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Ooh.
They are releasing the 9-inch tall gold and black Ultimate Dragon Zord.
So what is the significance of gold and black?
I don't know. Make it gold and shiny. Because normally it's silver and black.
Is it? Okay. Yeah. Okay. But that's cool though. And this is coming from
Super 7.
Also from Super 7.
Yeah.
Oh, really? So Super 7 clearly in talks with Hasbro in order to get that one out. Mind you, they've already got the relationship with G.I. Joe. So
yeah. And they've already got their Power Rangers line going too, right?
That's true.
So
that is true. Not going to deny it. That's a good looking Zord, by the way.
Yeah, that's the one Zord I never had but always wanted.
Oh, really?
Green Ranger thing. But
yeah. Well, of course. I mean, and there's lots going on that front too.
Yeah. Coming out of NECA, we have another Elvira figure.
Hey, we just talked about her.
Yeah. This one is all decked out for Christmas. They're proud to present this hauntingly holiday-themed figure for your collection.
Sure.
8 inches tall, comes with tailored fabric clothing, 2 interchangeable expressions, a Bloody Mary, a naughty list with Quill, a tray of gingerbread men cookies, and an articulated creature who was stirring.
Creature who was stirring.
So he comes with a pot and a bowl.
That's cute.
Because he's stirring.
That's cute. So this is just straight up like the Spirit Halloween sexy Mrs. Claus costume.
No. Well, maybe. What's missing the hat?
Oh, it's okay. I'll give you that. But then that would take away from the wig.
The beehive.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. But I mean, for folks who don't have the
True.
video version of the show, I mean, that's essentially what it looks like.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll give you that.
The sexy Mrs. Claus costume.
Yeah. But apparently it's shipping in October, so be on the lookout then.
Nice.
Sticking with NECA for a second, they have announced the Series 9 of the Toonie Terrors.
Has there been that many?
Apparently, there's been that many. I was not aware that there've been that many.
Okay, there's one there that I would actually buy.
There's a couple there I'd buy.
Yeah, there's only one for me.
Yeah.
Yep.
We have the Fiend, mascot of the Misfits.
Nice.
The one we are showing here is still just a prototype and
Yeah.
not fully authorized yet.
Okay.
Is pending licensor approval, whatever.
Yep.
Then we've got Vincent Price.
That's the one that I would get.
Which I'm all over.
That's
that
the one I would get for sure.
Then we have Megan from that movie.
Oh yeah, Megan. Yep.
Also pending license or approval.
Yep.
And the Tarman from Return of the Living Dead.
Nice.
And he's one that I would love to get.
You know, the whole cutesy aesthetic, it's cool. But man, yeah, it's not a line for me. Like these are like,
it's very hit and miss for me.
Yeah.
You know,
And
like,
so like I look at that Vincent Price and I go, oh, but maybe it's because there's so few Vincent Price items that I kind of go, oh, I like that. But yeah, the other ones don't. Oh, Kimberly, that's my wife.
She says, I love Elvira, but I'll pass on the Xmas one.
Yeah, me too.
Oh,
me too.
I'm going to try and get her. And then she says, definitely get Vincent Price.
Get Vincent Price.
Well, there you go. You've got the green light.
All right.
But apparently these ones will be shipping out in January of 2024.
Okay. Just in time for after Christmas when your credit card is going, no more.
Please stop.
Nice.
And I guess we're at that point. It's time to
what is that time again? Okay, let me wind up the crank here and hit it.
Loading lexicon. Generating responses. Responses ready. Lexicon is the word game where you decide what's real and what is a con. Get ready. Here we go.
Whew. Yeah, it's Lexicon. It's our little word game where we put up a real word that sounds like hooky. And we tried to pull one over on you. I'm going to give you 3 definitions. You're going to decide which one is the right one. And there is no prize, but hopefully you play along anyway. This week, we got a good one, I think. Here, let's go with it. This week's word is...
an archaic slang term.
That's not the word. This is the word.
Spondulix.
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 There we go. Spondulix.
Huh.
All right, you want to get to the definitions?
Yeah, let's do that because I'm thinking already of maybe a sponge that licks things.
Sponge you lick.
SpongeBob, no.
No, Spondulix. Here we go. Definition number 1.
An archaic slang term for money.
That's definition number 1. Definition number 2.
A rare species of krill found in the aphotic zone of the Arctic Ocean, identified by its unique bioluminescence.
And definition number 3.
A collection of oversized vintage fashion buttons meticulously curated in ornate shadow boxes, or woven into avant-garde clothing.
Spondulix. Is it an archaic slang term for moolah? Is it a rare species of krill found in the aphotic zone of the Arctic Ocean that's identified by unique bioluminescence? Or is it a collection of oversized vintage fashion buttons meticulously curated in an ornate shadow box or woven into an avant-garde piece of clothing? All right, we got a first answer coming in. It's Sarah over on YouTube. Sarah says, number 2, the rare species of krill. That's one. That's 1 for number 2.
I'm kind of leaning between number 1 and number 2.
1 and
Just
2.
because like the spund kind of reminds me of like a sea creature sponge, like a sea sponge or something.
Oh, sure, yeah.
But then the Dulix kind of leans me towards, the 90s term ducats for cash.
The ducats.
Yeah.
You know, when I hear the word ducats, I automatically go to Battlestar Galactica 1979. That's they talked about money as like ducats. Yeah.
Maybe that's the origin of it. Huh.
I'm not entirely sure.
I don't know.
You don't know. Well, that's fair.
Kim's chiming in here.
Kim's jumping in.
Jeez.
Also says number 2. That's 2 for 2. 2 for 2. And Andy, where are you?
I'm gonna go with the 2 as well. Rare.
Oh,
krill.
okay. That's 3 for 2.
It sounds like a sea life thing.
It does it?
It does.
All right. Well, one more time at it. It is either
an archaic slang term for money. A rare species of krill found in the aphotic zone of the Arctic Ocean, identified by its unique bioluminescence.
Or
A collection of oversized vintage fashion buttons meticulously curated in ornate shadow boxes or woven into avant-garde clothing.
well, there you go. Before we give it away, any more for any more?
I think we might be good.
I guess not. Well, everybody, unfortunately, you all picked wrong.
Oh,
If you had have stuck with your guns and went with number one,
really?
an archaic term for money, you would be correct.
Hmm.
Spondylix. It's really kind of fallen out, though. It's like a 19th century term.
Hmm.
It
Spend your licks.
But it's a noun, so it's like literally like it could be, interchange for like
Hey
money.
man, you got any spongy licks?
Yeah. You spread them spondylix around like you was
Hey mister, spare some spongy licks.
Yeah. Exactly. Kim says, "Oh, we is dumb." LOL. No, that's not true. You're a little bit smarter now because now you know what spondylix is.
Mm-hmm.
All right. That was this week's lexicon. Holy crap. We won. Or I won. I prepared the thing. So
Way
I
to
guess
go.
we pulled one over on you.
You stumped us all.
All right. Come back and play with us again next week when I'll have a brand new crazy, like nonsensical word that it just happens to be real.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully it's one you've never heard before. All right, Andy, what do you think? Take it back?
Yeah, I'll take it back.
All right, man.
So we all know that Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is now streaming on Disney Plus.
Yes, it is.
James Gunn has chimed in on with his advice on how to watch it.
Oh, I'm sorry. Is there
Apparently there's a difference. He is encouraging fans on social media to watch his film in widescreen.
Oh, not in the
Not
IMAX
in the IMAX enhanced.
So that's a thing that Disney's been doing with
They've
a
been
lot
offering
of,
a lot of them.
Yeah.
But he is quoted as saying lots of directors shoot in 235, but there's sections in volume 3 that were composed for 1.90 and 2.35 respectively.
Okay.
And changes come at specific points in the storytelling. So it's his preferred way of watching the film on TV.
Meaning you won't see the aspect ratio change if you're already in
IMAX. Yeah.
Okay.
But whereas it's in widescreen, I guess there's stuff that's cut to give you whatever extra feeling that he's.
Is it the
aiming
same
for.
thing that we experienced watching The Mandalorian?
You know what? It might be where we're like, hey, it's all of a sudden it's full screen.
When they brought in the crate dragon and then again for what, the Rancor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's something like that.
Yeah. So he's advising you to watch widescreen, but he also says that it's fun to watch the different versions. He likes the 3D version too.
Oh, good for him.
So
Good for him.
he's just giving you some advice, not forcing it on you.
Fair enough.
Yeah. But The Rock is not happy.
Oh?
No, he has slammed WB Warner Brothers for forcing him and Henry Cavill out of DC.
Oh, boy.
I guess he was on the Kevin Hart on Heart to Heart Peacock talk show.
Oh,
and said that he was disappointed by the decision that, he felt he was one of the biggest mysteries in the business, why they let him.
The Rock.
Yeah. And Henry Cavill go.
Okay.
Yeah. He also said that the film Black Adam was caught in a vortex of new leadership.
Caught in the vortex, huh?
Yeah. Said the film was delayed due to COVID-19 pandemic, and there were so many changes in leadership during its development and release. He went on to criticize the choices that Warner Brother executives made after the film's release. And he said that he felt the film was a success and it had the potential to grow the franchise.
I think there's some truth to what he's saying, but I also think that all of that stuff surrounding his personal flex, shall we say?
Yes.
I think there's some truth to that as well. So, I mean, you're not going to get off, in my opinion, you're not going to get off scot-free like, oh, it's not my fault.
Yeah.
No, it kind of is.
Yeah. Another quote here. That was a question out of Wall Street. That was a question out of Hollywood. That was a question like, wait a second, you had the biggest opening of your career. Sure, no China. That could have been maybe 100, maybe 2 million more. You're establishing a new hero. You want to grow the franchise. You bring back Superman and Henry Cavill. The world went crazy. Now, I don't know that was the biggest opening of your career. Like, was it? I can't even see it being the biggest opening of his career with the Fast franchise and Hobbs and Shaw and everything.
You know what? I mean, if that's a direct quote, like I'd have to fact check it, to be
Yeah.
honest. I can't say it is or it isn't, but
Yeah.
maybe it was.
I don't think so.
Did a lot of people go and see it anyway? Like, even though it was, I mean, that first weekend, like, let's be real, like the reviews were not kind.
No. And like if he's saying, that maybe 100 million or 200 million more, like
Wow.
Oppenheimer and Barbie have smashed that, have they
Yeah,
not?
yeah. Well, Barbie's $1 billion movie.
Yeah.
Billion for Barbie.
Yeah. He likened the experience of new ownership, like taking over a football team and saying, "Not my head coach, not my quarterback."
Oh,
And he was disappointed with the decisions because he felt it was one of the biggest mysteries in the business.
what, the character?
No, why they got rid of him.
Oh, well,
Like, I mean, it doesn't.
There's a lot of stuff that goes on behind the scenes there.
Yeah.
And I mean, as people on the outside, we all kind of went, what the heck's going on?
Yeah, but at the same time, when he made statements like, I'm not doing Shazam's not going to be the one to come in and be my rival. It has to be Superman.
Yeah.
Sorry, but literature says otherwise.
That sort of question calls into question, like, did you read this stuff, man? Like,
Or did you just
do
say,
not-
I like that guy, I'm gonna make him a hero?
Well, I think it's the Superman is the biggest character in the DC stable.
Yeah,
I think
Well,
it's hard.
Batman
Well,
or
yes, okay, Superman and Batman.
Yeah.
Hard to argue that. And then he figures that only Superman as a character is worthy of him, Dwayne, not him, Black Adam.
Yeah,
When there's a lot of DC superheroes that could go toe to toe with Black Adam.
yeah. I think Nightwing actually went toe to toe.
Oh, no, really?
Yeah, he got
Good for Dick.
Yeah, he got
Good
jacked
for
up.
him.
But, yeah,
You get my point, though, right?
I do. Like,
I agree
if
with
you're
you.
making these things, you're aiming at the fans. You got to know that the fans know what they're invested
Sure.
prior to this.
Yep.
So they already know that Shazam is like the other Black Adam.
I still firmly feel like, Dwayne kind of said, you want me to star a second fiddle in a movie with Chuck? No. But I think that's the way you should have done it. The two, don't get me wrong. Was he a good Black Adam? Yes, he was a good Black Adam.
Dark Black Adam.
Right. And he would have been the perfect counterpoint to Zach Levi's Shazam. Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I mean, that is the movie I wanted to see. Oh man, who knows?
Yeah.
Who knows?
But this next one here, I think we have a soundbite because this next one.
Oh, do we? Is this the one?
This is the one.
So this next story is what you might call
This shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S. This shit is bananas. B-A-N-A-N-A-S.
all right, hit me with it.
Lizzo has been slapped with a lawsuit.
Oh boy.
It was filed last Tuesday against pop star Lizzo in Los Angeles Superior Court by members of the dance crew for sexual harassment and body shaming that allegedly forced the dancers
Alleged.
to eat bananas out of each other's vaginas.
I'm sorry.
Pre-note here, this one's
that is-
graphic.
That's not something you hear every day.
No, it is not.
It just, so first of all, it has the shock value that
100%.
that you would expect with a headline like that. But then you attach that shock value to who it is we're talking about, and you just kind of go like, what?
Yep.
Is this for real?
Yeah, because she's notorious for like body positivity and
Absolutely.
uplifting and,
Absolutely. I mean, I don't
all
think
positive things.
Yeah, so I was
But-
going to say that as much as I don't know a whole lot about her or her music, I have seen her. She did an episode of Letterman's My Next Guest Needs No
Okay.
Introduction, and it was all of that stuff. It was all about, just encouragement, and I never got that from her. So
Yeah, like there's a clip, I guess, making the rounds on the socials right now of her encouraging like a little 8-year-old girl.
sure. I know that she's put out her answer,
She has.
her social media answer anyway.
And we'll get to that in a second. But
Yeah, sure.
first we got to get through the graphic
Oh,
details
boy.
here. So warning, folks, this does get weird.
Weirder than bananas and VJs.
Well, along the same lines.
Okay.
Lizzo allegedly began inviting cast members to take turns touching the nude performers, catching dildos launched from the performers orifices
Whoa. Oh. okay,
and
yeah,
eating
that's-
bananas protruding from the performers' vaginas is what is quoted in the suit. Apparently, she then turned her attention to crew member Ariana Davis and began pressuring her to touch the breasts of one of the women of the nude performers. I guess they were in Amsterdam at some point for this. So
Okay, as soon as you said that, wait a second. They were in Amsterdam when it happened. Oh, so that's
at least
that's
this portion
that's
of it.
Tuesday. Sorry, I should. That's not funny. No,
Well,
it is.
for
It is
Amsterdam
funny.
folks,
It
it's
is funny.
freaky
Yeah,
over
that's
there,
what I
but for,
mean.
like-
It's Tuesday.
Yeah. Yeah. But Davis declined, according to the suit, and Lizzo allegedly led a chant, goading her on to do so. And after she declined 3 more times, the chant grew louder and louder and demanding,
Yeah.
and a visibly uncomfortable Miss Davis, forcing her to engage with this performer.
That's like high school level.
Yeah, like,
Do it. Yeah, that's exactly what I was
and
thinking.
she's like, no. But
Yeah.
the 3 former dancers, I guess at this point, are Ariana Davis, Crystal Williams, and Noelle Rodriguez are all in on the suit. They, basically accusing her, and it's not just they're accusing her of sexual harassment and creating a hostile work environment.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow. Yeah.
Sarah Hodgson says, I don't see Lizzo being like that.
Yeah. I mean,
And,
everything.
based on
everything
her
I know
public
about
persona,
her. Yeah.
It's up until now, it's been squeaky clean, right?
It's funny though that as soon as one person says something, that there's always this follow-on thing, whether it's real or made up.
Yeah.
And true to form, here we go. One person says something. Oh wait, me too.
Yep. And the suit that has been filed also includes or named in it.
Yeah.
Where is it here? Sorry, folks. Okay. It also links dance captain Shirlene Quigley.
Okay.
But the plaintiffs believe the singer was aware of their complaints about her, according to their lawyer, Ron Zambrano.
So they feel like they raised a concern
prior to this Amsterdam
and she
thing
just
shrugged it off. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
But yeah.
Oh, but wait, there's more.
Oh, there is more. The suit also accuses Lizzo of calling attention to the dancer's weight after an appearance at the South by Southwest Music Festival.
Yeah.
And the singer and her choreographer later told the dancer, Ariana Davis, that she seemed less committed to her role. And the comment the suit describes as thinly veiled about her weight. So
I
guess that one's open to interpretation.
I have a real hard time accepting Lizzo body shaming somebody.
Yeah.
It just doesn't seem, it's not, I hate using the term, but that's not her brand. It's just so
really
not her brand at all.
Yeah. But that stuff happened outside of it. And then there was the Amsterdam thing.
Yeah.
And there's also a harassment claim linked to what it.
Oh my gosh.
And describes as comments charged with racial and fat phobic animus.
Oh, well, there we go.
Yeah.
Interesting. Again, is this a case of some disgruntled employees who just didn't feel like they got a fair cut and now want to take it out on her in court?
It could be. Like it says in one instance, one former dancer asked to be compensated for their downtime at a rate of 50% of their weekly pay, but the accountant allegedly responded to the request by offering 25% and scolding them for being unacceptable and disrespectful. So,
well, that says the accountant did that. That doesn't say that.
That doesn't
Lizzo
say,
did
but they
that.
do name her team.
So this falls into that whole like the entertainment business is just, I am so far removed from it that I don't even know. Is that okay to ask your boss to get paid for not working?
I don't know.
Do you know what I mean? Like, okay, we're not performing, so can I get half my salary? Like, I just don't know if that's even within the scope of like, oh, that's normal. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. If I was given 25% of my salary for not working, okay. I don't know.
Yeah. two dancers, I guess, were fired in April and May. And according to the suit, Williams lost her job on April 26th, days after she spoke up at a meeting in which she was challenged an assertion from Lizzo that the dancers were drinking before performances.
Oh,
Like, if you're going to perform, you don't get hammered.
well, in some circles you do.
Yeah, I guess.
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll, man.
This isn't rock and roll, though. This is pop music. But the day before, Lizzo had told the group that they would have to audition again, and a move that prompted what the suit described as an excruciating 12-hour rehearsal.
That just sounds like something punitive, you know?
Yeah,
Oh, you shouldn't drink while you're working. And you did it anyway. Well, now I'm just going to make the next.
12 hours of your life suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. But during that rehearsal, I guess Ariana Davis was so fearful she'd lose her job if she went to the bathroom that she soiled her pants.
Well, that is definitely not the kind of environment you want to be in.
Yeah. And making it worse, she was given a see-through garment outfit with no undergarments to finish the performance. So that seems like, humiliating shit for the sake of humiliating somebody.
It sure does.
So if that's Lizzo making that call, that's rude.
I feel like there is probably a few levels removed from,
Yeah.
but because it's under her overall banner, ultimately, she is responsible if that's actually what's happening, I suppose.
Yeah. I guess Rodriguez complained to the manager about the decision to publicly fire Williams, and a move that Lizzo repeatedly raised with the dancers on April 20 or during an April 27th meeting, during which she told the group that she had eyes and ears everywhere. So that's not threatening at all.
Man. Yeah, again though, is that just the manager saying that?
No, that was Lizzo saying that.
Oh, well,
alleged.
alleged.
Well, apparently not alleged, because Ariana Davis recorded the April 27th meeting because she suffered from an eye condition that sometimes left her disoriented in stressful situations. And days later, Lizzo held an emergency meeting and had security employees confiscate the dancers' phones.
Oh, so that they couldn't record her anymore.
Yeah.
Oh, so that looks bad.
It does.
That looks bad on her. I'm sorry. It looks bad.
Yeah. But it goes on that Lizzo became furious, hurling expletives at the group, and had stated that she was going to go around the room person by person until someone told Lizzo who made the recording.
You'll find out in court, lady.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, we all know now.
Yeah. But I guess when Davis admitted that she did it, she hadn't meant any harm, and she deleted the video. Lizzo allegedly responded, "There is nothing you can say to make me believe you."
Okay.
So, what does it say here? Miss Quigley and Lizzo then took turns berating Miss Davis, and after castigating her, Lizzo fired her on the spot. So,
man, it's a tough time to be Lizzo right now.
It is. The suit alleges false imprisonment against Lizzo's production company because a member of her security detail allegedly forced Davis to remain in the room after the meeting ended so he could search her phone for the video.
Yeah, that's not cool either.
No.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, I can only hope that the truth is
it'll come out at some point, but
yeah.
Yeah. But keeping on that train. As you said, people come out.
That's true.
And director Sophie Nally Allison claims she quit Lizzo's documentary after witnessing unkind behavior.
So this is
she was slated to direct the HBO Max original Love Lizzo.
Yep.
But I guess after 2 weeks she dropped out.
I did read that one as well. Yeah.
Yeah. She's quoted as saying, "But in 2019, I traveled a bit with Lizzo to be the director of her documentary. I walked away after about 2 weeks. I was treated with such disrespect by her."
Yeah.
And continues, "I witnessed how arrogant, self-centered, and unkind she is. I was not protected and was thrown into a shitty situation with little support."
Interesting.
Yeah. So,
when you're young, when you achieve that level of fame,
success, and
that young
power.
Yeah. Is there, look at all the bad behavior we've seen from other young stars.
Yeah. They think they're untouchable.
Bieber and, oh my God, Mean Girls, redheaded. What's her name? She's actually kind of calmed out in the last couple of years.
Lindsay Lohan.
That's her.
There you go.
That's her. Yeah. So I mean, fame can do some weird things to people.
But with bananas, come on.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. What else here? Okay. So with that out of the way,
Sure.
let's get to Lizzo's
Yeah,
response.
Lizzo has responded.
She has. She responded on Twitter, and she says here, these last few days have been gut-wrenchingly difficult and overwhelmingly disappointing. My work ethic, morals, and respectfulness have been questioned. My character has been criticized. Usually I choose not to respond to false allegations, but these are as unbelievable as they sound and too outrageous not to be addressed. The sensationalized stories are coming from former employees who have already publicly admitted that they were told their behavior on tour was inappropriate and unprofessional.
That's that, there's some levels of removal between her, like management and her, right?
Yeah.
So who knows?
Yeah. She continues, as an artist, I have always been passionate about what I do. I take my music and performances seriously because at the end of the day, I only want to put out the best of art that represents me and my fans. With passion comes hard work and high standards. Sometimes I have to make hard decisions, but it's never my intention to make anyone feel uncomfortable or like they aren't valued as an important part of the team. I am not here to be looked at as the victim, but I also know that I am not the villain that people and the media have portrayed me to be these last few days. I am very open with my sexuality and expressing myself, but I cannot accept or allow people to use that openness to make me out to be something I am not. There is nothing I take more seriously than the respect we deserve as women in the world. I know what it feels like to be body shamed on a daily basis and would absolutely never criticize or terminate an employee because of their weight. I'm hurt, but I will not let the good work I've done in the world be overshadowed by this. I want to thank everyone who has reached out in support to lift me up during this difficult time.
Yeah, it doesn't really address anything specifically, but it does, sort of, talking about, her brand, that is pretty consistent.
Yeah, like I want my brand to be represented
the
way I want it to be seen for my fans. The line, though, I am very open with my sexuality and expressing myself. What does that have to do with anything other than, were you in Amsterdam expressing yourself?
I don't know.
I don't know. You can't force that on people.
Yeah, it means nothing to me.
No. So yeah, that'll all come out in the wash, I guess.
Yeah, I guess we shall see.
Yeah,
we shall see.
Got another trailer here.
Another trailer
dropping. The final season of Disenchantment.
Oh, it's coming to an end?
It's coming to an end. It's coming out on September 1st on Netflix, and it's going to be Bean's epic conclusion.
I feel like the gap between seasons is so long that I forget what's happened.
A little bit, yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I've actually quite enjoyed this.
Yeah, like when it comes out, I'd binge it, no problem.
Dude, I love the little demon dude. I think he's kind of funny.
Lucy.
Yeah, Lucy. I think he's totally funny.
And Elfo.
So what's gonna happen with her this season? Any
apparently, like she's fighting to save Dreamland. Yeah. Like this is the big fight to save it from her evil mother that was resurrected, and
right.
It's up to her to save everybody.
All right. Well, I think it'll be fun. I think it'll be a good ride.
Yeah. And if you want to check out the trailer again, it's linked in our show notes.
Yeah. Not the show nuts.
Not the show nuts. We only got a couple left, so
is it okay? Maybe that's it. Remind everybody. Now's the time. If you haven't thought about it yet, if you were holding on to your comments or your phone calls, now's the time to let them fly.
Dial them up. But I know we talked about it, and then we talked about it again and again and again. I think this might be the last time we get to talk about this.
Well, this is an interesting conclusion to this story.
It is. It's the conclusion of the saga.
I didn't even know that this person was a fan, so that's interesting.
Yeah. Post Malone.
Yeah.
Bought the One Ring to Rule Them All card.
Isn't that something? I didn't even know that he was a Magic.
I didn't know that either. The card valued at $2 million.
Well, the bounty was $2 million. We don't know. So
that puts the value on it because there's somebody out there willing to pay it.
But the article doesn't say how much he paid.
It doesn't say how much he paid for it. But social media user Brooke Trafton shared a video of himself meeting Post Malone and selling the card.
The question is, did Post come to Toronto or did he fly the owner down?
I believe he came up to Toronto.
Yeah. That seems like a reasonable thing to do.
Yeah, like it's just a 13-second clip on Twitter or X, whatever the hell you want
Yeah,
to call
yeah.
it now. But he, looks at the card a couple of seconds and I'll take it. And
Yeah.
they hug it
I'll
out and
take
they
it.
pose for some photos. And
That's cool.
yeah, and Trafton, he kind of looks like he's about to break down in tears. But again, dude just became a millionaire.
I mean, for the few $100, well, actually a couple thousand, because he bought like a couple boxes of these cards.
Yeah, probably.
That man's life has changed forever.
Yeah.
I have to believe that the $2 million, he got at least
At least.
the $2 million, because that's what the card company,
What was the auction house?
Dave and I was gonna say Dave and Buster's, but that's not
No.
right. It's Dave and Adams Card World.
Yeah.
Put up the 2 million. So he had to have gotten at least 2 million.
Yeah.
I don't think you would have, if they're gonna give me 2, you can do a little better.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'll go take the 2.
Life changing.
Yeah.
Life changing. And 2 million US.
Yeah. Probably.
So,
Yeah. But this Trafton wrote on his Instagram, when I found the One Ring, the first person who came to mind was Post Malone.
see, I just
So
don't
apparently,
know
if you're in the Magic,
in that community.
circles-
So yeah, he must be a big fan then.
yeah.
I guess in the same way that Joe Manganiello is like to Dungeons and
D&D,
Dragons.
yeah.
Yeah.
Big Bang Theory knows that though.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah. But he continues saying, but for a guy like me, being able to sell it is life changing.
Right.
And I just really hoped it would go to someone who would appreciate it as much as I do.
Yep.
So, yeah, good for him. He got his card and sent it on its way.
Oh, that's cool.
Now it's going into a vault never to be seen again.
That's a cool story though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a Canadian twist.
We don't get many of those.
No. New shirt alert.
New shirt alert. I should put an alarm on here. Wah, wah, wah.
Maybe. Spin it out of last night's episode.
We do it
We
live.
do it live.
I like that.
Available
like
now at our merch shop. So head on over and get yourself some merch.
80 designs and climbing.
More than that now.
80-ish.
80-ish, something like that.
Right on.
This next one's spinning out of the Battle of the Billionaires, I guess.
Wait a minute. Did I read this today?
You read this last night.
Oh, I did. Okay. All right.
Elon Musk versus Mark Zuckerberg. Fight will be streamed on X, according to Elon Musk.
Sure. And then
Yeah.
what was Zuckerberg's reaction to that?
I think
Shouldn't we host it on a platform that can actually raise money
Yeah.
for charity?
yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, in a pair of tweets Sunday morning, I guess Musk was saying he's lifting weights throughout the day, prepping for the fight, adding all proceeds will go to a charity for veterans.
I'd said that if they wanted to do something and make it a charitable event, I could get behind that. And if that sounds exactly what they're doing.
Yeah.
And at veterans charities, you'll never go wrong.
No.
In my opinion, with doing anything for veterans charities.
Yeah. But back in June, apparently these two guys agreed to participate in a cage fight. And the stakes for the potential fight were raised last month when Zuckerberg launched Threads.
Oh, that's right.
So that kind of threw some gas on there.
Twitter knockoff.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's a knockoff or not. Okay, it's a knockoff.
But like you said, Zuckerberg replied via Threads. Shouldn't we use the more reliable
Yes,
platform that
yeah,
can
yeah,
actually
yeah.
raise money?
Can actually raise money.
And he also added, I'm ready today. I suggested August 26th when first challenged,
Yeah.
but he hasn't confirmed, and I'm not holding my breath.
No, of course not.
No.
I did like that though. Like the whole Elon needs time to train. I'm ready now.
Yeah, let's go. Get in the
I
cage.
am ready right now.
When asked when to do it, I think he said something like Vegas.
Well, that would just be like
Just let him use the octagon. It'll be fine.
absolutely have it in Vegas. Why
Have it-
wouldn't you?
Have it a cross promotion with UFC and WWE.
You know how much money is going to be made on
Oh,
this, and
pay-per-view.
I don't mean just for
For
the
them.
fight. I
No.
mean outside of that.
Yep. Side bets and people taking
Call
money.
your bookie now.
Yep.
Wow.
But for a change, it would be nice to see two billionaires fighting it out, literally slugging it out.
Yeah. I'm
Then
still.
we can transfer it to world leaders and stuff.
I'm still backing Zuckerberg on this one.
Probably.
I absolutely am.
Yeah.
What he said, the thing he said, something about regardless of Mr. Musk's ability to compete, he said, I will continue to compete, if nothing else, for training, because I love the sport.
Yeah.
You know, the guy's already skilled in what jujitsu.
Something like that.
Yeah, so that's who I'm backing.
Yeah.
Not putting any money on it though. Nope.
They'll be getting enough money as it is.
Well, we're just about here at the bottom of the show.
Yeah, I think
guess
we're
that's it.
right on our last one here.
We are.
So
We're getting right to the end of her here. So
Well, Kimberly says Zuckerberg would win.
Zuckerberg for the win.
But would he Zucker punch him?
That's good. Well done. Well, it's that time again where we turn it over. Well, it's been you all night tonight, oddly enough, where we send it over to Andy, who's out there in the aisles hunting for all of us, so you can save a few dollars with toy hunting at Dollarama.
Yeah. This week we got a couple neat items. First up, we have Minecraft Series 1 figures selling for $4.75 each. Because they're Series 1, you cannot basically get them on the retail market for
I was going
any
to say,
cheaper
these
than,
have been
between $16.99 and $25.99.
yeah, they've been out for long gone.
Long gone. So the fact that they're popping up here is kind of nice for Minecraft hunters.
Yeah, I guess so.
And the other one is the My Hero Academia Plus Ultra board game, selling for $5, and it regularly retails for $38.95.
Yeah, board games are not cheap.
No.
Especially licensed.
Especially
board
licensed.
games. Yeah.
So you got a My Hero Academia fan out there, run to Dollarama.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
And that's it.
Wow, that's it. That's been Random Fandom for the week of August 8th, 2023. Not as much going on this week as there's lots of stuff going on, but lots of stuff that we did not necessarily dial into. I'm sure there'll be more happening though as the world continues to churn forward. As always, I hope you guys come back and join us next week. Bring your comments, your questions, and any headlines that you want to talk about, because the lines will be open, as is the live chat. If you want to pick us up on our other show, right now we're running Sunday nights. We are running our Road to Ahsoka as we get ready for the release of the live action Ahsoka Tano show over on Disney Plus. We've got one more episode where we're going to talk about the book of Boba Fett.
Yep.
The episode that she appeared in that. And then we've got basically a special episode for the week afterwards, where Hank is going to be back and is going to walk us through a list of other episodes, other Star Wars media that he considers Ahsoka essential.
Yep. Counter to what Disney says is essential.
Yeah.
Or expanding on it, I guess.
And then the following week, we are full tilt ahead. It's the Ahsoka Fano show coming up the first Sunday after the double episode drop. So just 3 weeks away. My God, that's right around the corner.
Speeding up.
Otherwise, we will be back again next Tuesday, where we get to do this all over again with all of you. Love hanging out with you guys. Love seeing and responding to all of your comments and questions. Even the weird ones.
Can't get any weirder than bananas.
That's right, bananas. Maybe next week there'll be less bananas, or I'll be completely bananas. But anyway, until then,
be a T-shirt. Dildos and bananas.
We can talk about that.
We'll start an R-rated section on the T-shirts.
All right, everybody. Until we meet again for Fandom Power. My name is Wes.
I'm Andy.
And we'll catch you on the next one, guys. So bye for now.